What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Nerd Theory Monday. Hope you're all doing well. You may be noticing a different scenic arrangement for me here. I'm in my other room. I spent the weekend kind of changing everything around and just trying it out in here. No particular reason, just, that's how it is. But
just feeling it.
Just feeling it, yeah. Just trying it out. How you guys doing? How you doing, Josh?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Had a good weekend. I played a bunch of Warhammer with my buddies. It was freaking awesome. So I had a pretty good weekend, and it's the summer, slow times for nerdy things. But Secret Invasion starts this week for Marvel, so I'll be covering that. We'll see how it is, and I'm just chilling.
Okay, that's good. Secret Invasions, when's that coming out?
It comes out Tuesday night, Wednesday, I guess is the official day. So I'll be doing I'll wake up and watch it. I'll do a stream that night, like 6 p.m., like full spoilers, and I'll talk about it. Depending on what happens in it, I might make some videos. If it's really good, if it gets views and is really good, I'll cover it. But the Disney Plus shows, especially on the Marvel side, have been so bad mostly, So She-Hulk was the last one. It was 9 months ago. And a lot of people are saying, oh, well, this is a really good one. This is different. This one's going to be much better. And I guess we'll find out,
Interesting. I thought that movie was going to come out ways away, years from now.
What?
Secret Wars.
Oh, the Secret Wars, Secret Invasion, two different things.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Secret Invasion is with the Skrulls, and they're shape-shifting and taking over the planet and whatnot.
Right. The dude
Secret
from
Wars,
Captain Marvel.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and Secret Wars will be a crazy big multiverse thing that they'll do.
Everybody.
Yeah, in 2026, Toby will come back for that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, chat. I want to ask you guys before we begin. So I'm using obviously my microphone that I use to record videos for the channel and Spotify and everything like that. So how does this one sound compared to the other one that you guys are used to when I usually do live streams? What are you thinking? Anyways. Not too much going on in the world of Star Wars news, sadly. Yeah. But, we're going to hang out with you guys, answer some questions, and just, shoot the shit, really. Just take it easy. But we do have some information regarding Respawn's FPS, and there's an article by Game Rant. And they're saying it might be stuck between a rock and a hard place, which is never good. So if you didn't know, we're supposed to get an FPS Star Wars game. And I'm going to read the article here. It says, if popular Star Wars media is anything to go off of, it seems like two prevailing protagonist archetypes are most prominent. They're either a lightsaber-wielding Jedi or a blaster-wielding scoundrel. This dictates that the protagonist is either delicately balancing a constant internal struggle as they decide whether they want to be on the light or dark side of the Force, or is not in tune with the Force and simply content to steal or smuggle for a handful of credits. And, we see this, of course, with the new game coming out, Star Wars Outlaws, which what do you think about that, Josh?
What, the Outlaws thing or
Outlaws
just
game.
The fact? Yeah. Outlaws looks cool, and I think that the fact that it's literally ready to go next year and they already have gameplay and everything, they addressed a lot of the concerns I normally have for Star Wars games. I of course wish I could play as a custom character, but I'm down to play as the bounty hunter chick. She doesn't seem horrible to me, so if it's good, it's good. I think one of the issues with the game is that, Starfield is coming up, and this is supposed to be this huge, massive, immersive, Xbox exclusive, crazy, pushing the genre forward as far as, these type of games. This game, depending on how it functions, might just feel a little dated, but still would be cool for a Star Wars open world game. So, it looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks good. We'll play it either way.
Yeah,
I like the fact that you can move in, anywhere you want from planet to space and jump into hyperspace and go to other worlds.
Yeah, for sure.
The problem Respawn has now is crafting a story with a protagonist that can still feel unique amid the other Star Wars stories being told right now, including Respawn's own Star Wars Jedi franchise and Star Wars Outlaws. Knowing that Respawn's new Star Wars IP will be an FPS game essentially confirms that it will feature a blaster-toting protagonist rather than a lightsaber-wielding one. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think FPS in Star Wars could still mean that You could maybe just have a first-person view of a dude with a lightsaber and the Force,
Yeah, of course. I
like
mean,
Skyrim or something.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Battlefront games, even though third person, first person, like
Yeah,
their lightsabers, even Fortnite, dude, like Fortnite does lightsabers actually really great with
yeah,
shooting in a shooter. So I think it can be an FPS and still have lightsabers. I agree with you.
yeah. So I mean, that's essentially what this argument is making here on this article. That it's going to just be another sort of like shoot 'em up game, and even if it is, that's totally fine because we could do Republic Commando. We could
Hmm.
do like a bounty hunter game or something like that. And that's honestly kind of what I was not really too happy about with the new Outlaws game is that I wanted it to be more of like a bounty hunter game where you're like,
Mm.
donning the armor and going through the guild and all this stuff. I think that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, the ultimate version of Outlaw is that you have that as like a skill tree, a thing that you can go down, and then you also
Hmm.
have a Jedi. You have every option. Like you said one time, even a moisture farmer.
Hmm.
So like imagine a moisture farmer like skill tree and like stuff that you could do. Because that's what I think like gaming has sort of evolved to that place. So
Yeah.
open world's cool, but we'll just see how restrictive that is. But so did they for this new respawn thing?
Yeah.
Do we know if it's gonna be multiplayer? Is it just like a single player thing? Like, do we know any of that?
I don't know.
Let me check that out because
There's no
Respawn
info yet.
they did all of the Titanfall games, and then they obviously did Apex Legends as their big claim to fame as far as shooters go.
Hmm.
So I wonder they're gonna make it like a competitive multiplayer game, which would be pretty sick. Let's see here. Upcoming Star Wars game, sequel to Jedi. First name. First person shooter strategy game set in the universe.
Yeah, like I mean, I would obviously, well, not even prefer. I don't think it's bad if it's going to be a shooter game. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Hmm.
It just kind of like we could be a clone. We could be a clone trooper during Order 66, or we could be a clone trooper during the Clone Wars and following this one dude's story, and then it like leads into Order 66. I think something like that would be really cool.
Yeah, for
Kind of
sure.
like Battlefront 2, like
Yep.
the original.
Yeah, I'm looking here. It just says like here's a quote from one of the game directors. He said, "Working with Lucasfilm Games on a new FPS in the Star Wars galaxy is a dream come true for me, as the story I have always wanted to tell." So that makes me think maybe it's a story game.
Maybe.
Yeah, Peter previously worked on VP development at LucasArts. Wow, so this is a ex LucasArts guy that was in. He did the Battlefront games.
Oh,
That's pretty
wait,
wild.
which
So
which Battlefront games?
the original Star Wars
Oh
Battlefront games.
shit. Okay,
Yeah, dude.
that's
So
actually pretty
that's
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick. That's actually good news.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of hype, man.
Yeah,
So
it is.
yeah, maybe we will get the story, like you said, through the lens of some shooter characters, right?
That's actually really good news. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. That's sick.
Does it say when it's going to come out or anything like that?
Let me see. Yeah, Star Wars total work with it. It doesn't
25.
say. Yeah, I mean that would be a great turnaround. I think that if I remember correctly, there were leaks about this a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh yeah.
their Respawn was like hiring more people, and I think like Jason Schreier, whatever that guy's name was, he like dropped some stuff about it like a year or two back. So
Yeah.
it's very possible we could see a release in the next year, the next couple years.
Yeah. Okay. I'd be down
Yeah.
for that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Respawn's great. I mean, look what they did with Jedi Survivor and stuff. So
Yeah, dude. Vincent Luna says recently decided to join the U.S. military as a wilderness survival expert. Shipping out probably around November, so I got tickets to New York Comic Con. See y'all soon. That's cool, man.
that's
Wish you the
awesome. Man. We'll
best
see you
in your
there.
travels, and I hope I get to see you there.
That's crazy. So a wilderness survival expert. That sounds
That's
dope.
dope.
Yeah, that sounds sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, speaking of military, did you watch Extraction 2 on Netflix? Have you watched
No,
that shit?
I didn't watch it.
Dude, do yourself a favor and watch that shit.
Was it good?
Mind-blowing action.
Really?
Like John Wick level mind-blowing action, dude.
Well, that's
There's a
surprising.
sequence that's like a half hour long.
Jesus.
Dude, I've never seen anything like it, dude. It was so good. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, highly recommend that one.
That kind of fell off with the John Wick movies just because the third one was just, dare
You
I
didn't
say,
like-
too much fighting.
What?
And it was
Oh
just,
no! Well, maybe don't
the
watch
scenes would
Extraction then,
sometimes
'cause
they would drag on for so long.
they do. I mean, I love like the genre. It's almost like a new genre. I feel like that the John Wick movies created because they're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna use action the same way other directors use like dialogue and
Dialogue.
story. Yeah, dude, it's just like
Literally,
all
dude.
fucking action. Yeah, it's crazy,
I know.
but it's cool.
I know.
I like it.
But I feel like John Wick 3 was so different than 2 and 1.
3, yeah, no, but I feel like 3 kind of just opens it up, like kind of opens up the lore a little bit with all the table, high table, this, that.
Yeah.
I dig the
Yeah, it
John
does.
Wick movies, dude. They're oozing with style, man. Oof,
I haven't seen the
so
4th
good.
one yet.
Oh my god, bro, it's so good,
know.
bro. Do yourself a favor and just watch a back to back of Extraction and freaking John Wick 4. Whew!
I think I watched Extraction 1. Can't remember.
It's very forgettable. I don't even like the first one, but the second one is like ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Hiron says, have you guys ever played Warframe? It's on all platforms and has a crossplay. I'd love to see you guys play together. As a Star Wars fan, you'd love it. Do you ever play Warframe?
Sounds familiar, but I don't. Warframe.
I've definitely played it. I had a spell on it. I want to say
I played this
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They've done a lot of adapting. I will say that I'm probably not going to return to Warframe, but the developers are working on a fantasy version of Warframe that's like a new MMO called Soulframe. And I'm watching the development on that pretty closely. When that comes out, I'll definitely play it. Yeah.
Soul Calibur. Oh, wow. Soulframe looks cool.
Dude, yeah. The art design is awesome. It's like a Warframe-y type fan. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, looks dope.
Yeah, so I'll check that out. You still playing Diablo?
I slowed down a little bit. I had a busy week.
Yeah, I just play. I hadn't played in like a week. I just got back on the last couple of days, so getting there, man. Level 100 feels like a
but you're level what?
50. Right now I'm like 40. Nah, well, I'm near 50. I think I'm like 43, 44.
Yeah, I'm
but
45, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually at the last boss in the main story right now. I feel like.
Really?
Yep.
I just fought. What was his name? Asterisk.
Yeah, that's a cool fight.
Alistar. Something.
Yeah. The demon that she works with or whatever.
Yeah. That like was the dude's son.
Yeah, the dude's son, and she shoves that thing in his head.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Yeah.
What's up, Morpheus? Thanks, man. Sajid says, what's up, goats? Hope you all doing well. Theory, do some more vids with your girl. Y'all are too funny. And Josh, as always, if it bombs, she gone.
Yeah, man. If it bombs, she gone. Wait, you did a vid with your girl?
Yeah, So I did a few reactions on my gaming channel, like to the Jubilee crap. Those videos, they're like super entertaining. But
what's the Jubilee crap?
It's like which one's who's the gold digger, or like men rank their member size, or
yeah.
Which one was in prison the longest? We reacted to it one. Spot the fake BBL.
That's crazy. That's funny.
It was fun.
Are they still up on your gaming channel?
Yeah. I just uploaded it today. That's why everyone's like, "Is Theory got a BBL? Through BBL, toe Theory." It's like the whole community over there is now coming over here.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I'll have to check those out. That sounds fun. And then, he brings up the she gone thing. What do you think is going to happen with Indy? Have you been following that at all?
No, I haven't followed it. What's going on?
Yeah, so I mean, like, it's still at a pretty low Rotten Tomato score, but it's kind of ticking up a little bit since press have seen it. I think it comes out in the next couple of weeks, but it really does seem like if that movie bombs, she will be gone. Like a lot of other people have been kind of talking about that, so I'm following it pretty closely.
Yeah, what's weird is that George was at the premiere, but he wasn't at 8 and 9, so he, I guess, maybe liked it.
Well, he loves Indiana Jones, man. Like, and he also, so that's the thing that sucks is like it was so good to see him out, and it was so good to see Harrison like actually enjoying himself, like genuinely.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that was cool, but I also can't deny the fact that I'm like rooting for the movie to be a disastrous flop. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want it to flippy flop like a wet fish, You know what I mean, chat? Say it with me.
Yeah, well, I just don't think that like you said a while ago, and I think she has some dirt on someone, and she just, she can't get rid of her.
I know, right? That'd be amazing if Indy flops and she's still just there.
She's thriving.
Yeah, dude. Like, jeez, bro. I don't know. I probably have lost some faith in humanity at that point, man.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. Chat, what do you think? Do you want Kathleen Kennedy to stick around at Lucasfilm? If you do, type 1. If you think that her contract is up and it's time to move on, maybe find some new talent, type 2. Let's see what y'all say.
Yeah, let's see what you got to say, guys.
I'll do a little poll here.
It also kind of pains me that Mark is so gun-ho about the movie. And he's like, I see him talking about it on Twitter and stuff. I'm just like, damn it, Mark. Don't you know what's at stake?
He hasn't seen it.
Well, I know he hasn't seen it, but he's rooting for it. Like, when the new reviews came out, I saw him tweeting about how like the new ones look better, and that has him excited. And I was like, no, Mark.
No, dude. From the convo I had with him on the phone, he was like, dude, this is really like devastating for me if this flops, because I think he's a bigger indie fan than Star Wars fan.
Yeah. I agree.
Well,
we'll see.
See what happens.
We will see what happens.
What? Go.
What? Yeah, what? What do you think we get into a Ahsoka trailer? That's a good question. Probably, maybe in July? Maybe after Secret Invasion or something? I don't know.
After their whole Last Jedi marketing thing, I feel like their marketing has just completely changed. Remember how hard they hammered that?
Oh, yeah, they went nuts with Last Jedi.
They hyped it up like crazy.
Yeah, they went crazy for it, yeah.
But, I don't know, Ahsoka's only 2 months away, literally. 2 months and 2 days away. I think we'll get a trailer probably in a month.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then another one in August. And then we'll get those little TV spots, which probably have like one scene that's new or like one image or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Dave
is really, I'm really curious as to how much he'll be involved with the trailer decisions, because he's really anti like spoilers and like trailers and stuff. But
yeah,
I remember for some of the last Rebel ones, the marketing team just kind of like grabbed some stuff and showed some stuff, and he was like really not about it, but they needed to like hype it up. And I wonder what'll happen with Ahsoka, because I think so far he's only shown stuff from the first 4 episodes, and there's a time jump and some stuff that'll happen in the middle of the series. So yeah,
dude, there's gonna be a huge time jump.
It's gonna be cool.
It will. I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna do really well.
Hell yeah, man. Kind of crazy. Mando been around for 4 years, and they haven't capitalized on the endless possibilities of a Mando game with limitless customization. Yeah, it is wild. Like when Mando was first kind of on the scene, I thought maybe Star Wars was going to try to make Mandalorians as popular as Jedi and like really try to double down on that, like a Mandalorian game, like some more Mandalorian lore, like
yeah.
And it just doesn't seem to have panned out that way, right?
No, at all.
Yeah, it's weird.
Which is rather surprising considering they're sitting on such a gold mine.
Yeah, I agree.
For Frodo is sad and sends 10 euros.
Oh, man, you'll be all right, Frodo.
For Frodo!
Hey, Theory, you should stream the FF16 demo. It's really good, and your progress carries over to the main release. Comes out Thursday. Oh, that's cool. I know some people that are very excited about that game. Yeah.
Oh, man. I haven't played Final Fantasy since 7 on PC.
What?
Back in the 90s. Was it 90s
Dang,
or early 2000s?
Bro. I think it was 90s. It was 90s for sure, dude. I remember that.
Dude, I drove myself crazy playing that game.
That game was sick, dude. Did you get Bahamut? Did you have Bahamut as a summon?
I did. Dude, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, that's the big boy.
Hey, guys. What's your opinion on Australia? By the way, I'm 6'2", General Grievous. Nice. Kind of a weird super chat, to be honest.
Yeah, what's my opinion on Australia? I mean, the people seem nice. The insects seem big. There you go.
It's not a knife. That's a knife.
Yeah. Throw a shrimp on the bobby.
Yeah, sorry. every sort of interaction I've had with Australian people, they've been really kind and just down to earth, mate. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do seem pretty chill. Shmi Skywalker gave birth to Anakin Skywalker via an immaculate conception. My question is,
Oh
was
my
it
god.
consensual or was it by force? That is a question for George. Somebody should have hit him with that in an interview.
That's great. I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
You made me smile, man. Thank you.
Yep.
I know why the clones turn against the Empire. It's because the inhibitor chips were designed to make the clones loyal to the Republic, not the Empire. Evidence for this is when Hunter says Empire were soldiers for the Republic.
Isn't that interesting? That is pretty interesting.
No, I disagree.
You don't think it's possible?
No, so the clones were made to be soldiers, right? They could have been soldiers for the Empire from the get-go. It didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever they were told to do.
Yeah.
But the inhibitor chip was what commanded them to do the opposite.
Yeah. But what if it wasn't for the Empire? No, I don't believe it either. Because, I mean, Sheev knew he was making an empire.
Yeah, but also at the same time, when they're fighting against the Jedi, they think they're doing it for the Republic still.
Yeah, because they think the Jedi are traitors, so.
They think the Jedi betrayed the Republic. So,
Yeah.
Good question, Lemonade.
Imagine being able to pick what timeline you want to play in. Being a tactical droid during Clone Wars, becoming a rebel during Episode 1. Endless possibilities. Yeah, that would be super cool. More choice.
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that there's a commando droid in Outlaws.
Oh, yeah, that droid seems cool.
Yeah.
Probably going to be a cool character. I wish you could play as him, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you can. What's up, boys?
Yeah.
We've been loving the reaction vids, man. Keep it up. And Josh, thoughts on UFC the past couple weeks?
I've kind of been checked out, man. I've been in the grim darkness of the 41st millennia, brother. So I've been checked out. I didn't really watch the pay-per-view a couple of weeks back because I thought the card was pretty weak. But I think they have some fire cards coming up, so.
Are your lights off?
There's a few of them off just because it's so hot back here.
Maybe
bro.
we should do like a dark nerd thing.
Dark nerd theory.
You guys down for this? I'm down for
Nerd
this.
theory after dark.
After hours.
Yeah, it's just kind of hot back.
Got a job in tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck, man.
Good luck, man.
Good luck with that spelling.
Go in a tuxedo. Yeah, bro, you're fucked.
While I have like such a small, and you know, this is kind of why I like. It's nice when there's a pop in Star Wars show because you know, like the buzz is out, everyone's coming in. You know, we got 4,000 or 5,000 people sometimes 10,000 people at live streams, and then when there's nothing, like usually summers, except for last year, the community is much smaller here. So it's like we get a lot of the more so tight knit, longtime fans of the show and of the channels, and it's nice. So it's nice in both ways, bittersweet in both ways. So. Now that there's a small group of you here, I just I want to say y'all suck. I'm just kidding. No, I really appreciate you guys going over the Spotify over the last week. It hasn't even been up for a week, and we're reaching numbers that are very close to what they were at before, which took me 4 years before everything happened. So unfortunately, but I really appreciate it. So, Josh, would you ever get on podcasts?
Yeah, I have on Spotify, and I was uploading my streams on Spotify. I gotta stick to it. I keep like doing one and then not doing it for the other ones. But yeah, I have it on set up. At first I was doing like interviews, and I did like 5 of them. I did them with Jay, and look, I like it, but it's just I tend to try to put too much on my plate. So I'm trying to do less stuff these days. So I think if I would just upload the streams to Spotify, which a lot of people like. So
yeah, that'd be good.
Maybe
Could
the
be cool.
Warhammer stuff would play a little more on Spotify because, like, I think
I
if
think
it's
it would.
more evergreen, because that's one of the things too. Is like I cover a lot of news, and that's not necessarily great in the podcast format because it might be completely irrelevant in a couple weeks. So, yeah, more evergreen lore videos I think do great on there.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's like maybe someone's tuning in to your news show, right?
Yeah,
And they might want to be like, "Hey, what's George Josh doing?" Also, the data there is so much less than YouTube.
the
That's
data.
that's what I hear. Yeah, to play it versus a YouTube video.
Oh, like bandwidth and stuff like
That's
that.
what I. Yeah, that's what I work. Yeah, that's what I've been
Interesting.
told.
Okay. Yeah. I guess
So
that makes sense. I know a lot of people like it because it plays in the background, so they don't have to have the app open like they do on YouTube.
yeah, I mean, on YouTube, you could be like a premium member or whatever it is for like
Yeah.
$10, and then you
Hmm.
get to do that. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys, appreciate it. And also, I have some really cool summer merch coming out for you guys, including this one is coming back, and we're going to be releasing another July 4th drop as well, which will be unique to this year. Why was BVS a domestic box office flop? So Batman vs Superman, and was
Hmm.
killing Zod in MOS that controversial to affect that it hurt the Snyderverse to blossom? I really think if they released the Snyder JL Justice League, it would have saved DCEU for sure. I agree with that. But Josh, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the Snyder Cut Justice League is incredible. But obviously, I'm a big Zack Snyder simp, but I think one of the reasons that Man of Steel, or rather BVS, bombed. There's a version of that movie that's really good, like the director's cut. But when you cut out, they just cut out too much. Like they cut out a half hour of that, and the movie is very uneven. And then the Martha stuff is pretty ridiculous. So
Martha.
yeah, like
Wait,
I
your
still
mom's
to
name's
this day,
Martha?
dude, I still to this
My
day think it's
mom's
one of the
name's Martha.
stupidest things ever done in comic book movies. But yeah, that's probably what happened. I also think Zack Snyder is kind of his whole thing with DC was kind of interesting because I almost feel like if Zack was doing his thing right now at DC, I feel like like the movies would be massive. I feel like people would really like them. It was almost like he was too early. You know what I mean? Because at that time, it just was so different, especially for a lot of DC fans. Like that darkness and that sort of hard edge on DC was to this day, a lot of DC fans weren't down with
Right.
Zack's DC stuff. So,
Yeah, which I don't know why.
well, it's just very different. I mean, especially Superman. Like Superman's supposed to be this bright, colorful, happy, positive person, and Zack's version was very dark, and he's watching his dad die, and stuff like that. And a lot of people just rejected it. It's a little bit of a deconstruction of Superman, but I think he was trying to like put Clark back into that mythic status, but show us like how he got there. You know what I mean? So
Hmm. Well,
yeah,
it's unfortunate. I mean, I did like his movies, so
yeah. Do you see all the Rebel Moon stuff, dude?
no.
I gotta send you it. I talked about it on stream today, but I think I'm gonna clip it out for the clips channel, and I'll send you the clips.
Hey,
Of
you
it,
got a
'cause-
Clips channel?
Yeah, I got a clips channel.
Dude, right on. Yo,
Yeah.
shout it out. What is it?
Den and Nerds live clips, I think.
Den
Den
and
and
Nerds
Nerds
Live.
clips.
I am gonna subscribe right now.
I haven't posted a clip in a long time, but I will.
Wow.
I will.
Wow.
I know. I made the channel and then just completely abandoned it. I never did.
okay.
But I've been talking about getting it going, so I'm just
Den
gonna pull the
of
trigger.
Nerds Live Clips.
I think it's just Den and Nerds clips. It should
The
pop
Den
up
of
as-
Nerds Clips. Yes.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
yeah.
571 subscribers, guys. If we can get that up to 1,000 subscribers, Josh is gonna show his toes.
There you go. I'll toe it up. Is that what BBL is? I don't even know what BBL is, but I'm afraid to ask.
It's when chicks get fake butts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is a fake butt? You literally just fill it with like
It's fat. When you take fat from like parts of your body, they get lipo essentially, and they put it in their butt cheeks. It's a very dangerous procedure. You get a blood clot and die.
what if he just did squats and then like
Yeah.
isn't there like Brazilian butt lifts
That's
and
what
stuff
I'm saying.
like that?
That's what I'm saying. Just work out. But I mean, if you have some sort of injury or something where you can't, or you're missing muscle, then I can understand. But yeah, I
It's
think
a
just
Brazilian
lazy.
butt lift. That's what they call it. Okay. Interesting.
Are
Okay.
you thinking of getting one, man?
Dude, yeah, I'm all about it.
Yeah. We should just show up to New York Comic Con with BBLs.
Absolutely. That'd be fire, bro.
Oh God.
$5 to smack it. Theory,
Yeah.
please use the force to make my Lord of the Rings channel grow. 1 year channel views are so irregular, about to give up. Oh, damn.
Okay, well, first of all, what's your channel? I can look at it right now and give you an assessment.
It's probably for Frodo.
Maybe. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Give him a live assessment.
Yeah. I used to do that for on Patreon. I'd help people grow their channels, but I don't do it anymore because I don't have time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. For Frodo channel. Oh, here it is. You got 386 subscribers. Okay. Hold on, let me bring this up here. Chat, you guys down to have me go through this guy's channel and basically try to improve it any way I can? It's a bit of a slow show today, but we're going to do some other stuff, so it's fun in that sense.
Do it, do it, do it.
Yeah. I got to give my computer permission. All right. Okay, so here's his channel. What's chat saying? Are they down with this or what?
Oh, the thumbnails are.
Am I... What?
Thumbnails need a little work.
How much money to lick Josh's dogs?
What the fuck?
Riveting content, guys. Well,
Yeah.
Chris, hey, glad to have you here, man. Thanks for joining. Okay, so...
Of all the Ainur, what the Valor for...
Okay, so you need a better microphone, first of all. Your thumbnails aren't very... these are okay. But typically you want to have something with a face in your thumbnail. These are alright. I think you're kind of trying to copy Nerd of the Rings with these a little bit. I can see the inspiration. These ones aren't too great. Too busy. Too much going on. You got to be quick when you're looking at everything on the list there, everything on the side, all the other channels that are putting their thumbnails out or on the homepage. You got to stand out as fast as you can because people are they don't got time for you, man. They don't got time for you to pop out. So unless you're like a popular channel where you built a good following and people are going to come back, it still makes a difference. You know, thumbnails really make a difference. So I'd really work on your thumbnails and just getting a new microphone if you can. Because right now it just sounds...
Arda to prepare it for the coming of elves.
Yeah, it just sounds
And
like
also,
echoey.
right, I would also say, depending on where you're recording, like let's say you can't get a microphone at all, I think you need to soften that sound somehow. So you need to put more soft objects in that room.
Oh,
that
dude,
audio,
super easy. Yeah.
that audio is bouncing off some hard surfaces there, and that's causing some of that sound.
So when I moved to apartment I had a few years back, I had nothing set up, and I had to record a bunch of stuff for you guys, right? And make videos, but I had nothing set up in the room, and there was really bad echoing. And I was using, like a very expensive top-level microphone, but it still made no difference because of the massive echo. So what I did, and I got this from Juan, my sound engineer for Vader, and he told me just wrap yourself in a blanket.
Yep.
And so I did that. I just wrapped myself in a blanket, and I kind of like tried to put it up and just, as much as I could. And man, it sounded great.
Yep.
It sounded
gotta
fantastic.
soften it. Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yeah, just you work on those things. Thumbnails, I would have, some bigger faces and try to go for some more trending topics at the moment for whatever is Lord of the Rings. And that's about it. Yeah.
So he says the latest videos have better sound. Then you need to change the first video on your channel page, because like a lot of people are gonna see the first video on your channel page and judge your channel because of that. Hey, that thumbnail looks better too.
Yeah, these are all better. So let's see here.
Hello and welcome, guys. We have major spoilers about this movie, including what happens in the end. The animated style of animation in this video.
Yeah, great, dude. That's much better. Yeah,
Sounds much
so
better.
I
Yeah.
would put one of these up, or even like a channel trailer, like, "Hey guys, welcome to my Lord of the Rings
the
channel.
beginning of time.
We got a really great community here," and you do, and look, you already went up in subs, so there you go.
Yeah, man.
I would have charged a lot of money for that intel. All right. Best of luck, man, and never give up, dude. Like, just because your videos aren't doing well, never give up. That's not how you do it. The people who succeed on YouTube are the ones that just stay consistent and detach themselves from the views. I know everyone wants views. I know, like, everybody wants views, right? But just detach yourself from it and really enjoy making content. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm kind of in like a mindset with like this new channel and like some of the stuff I want to do that I really think, and this is like YouTube is different for there's ways that I think you can make content that's mostly like cam, talking, and that would be fine. But
Yeah.
depending on the genre and who other people are watching in that genre, I really think like quality above all else is like really, really important. Like my new strategy and some of the stuff that I want to do with YouTube moving forward is like just making absolutely incredible content from the perspective of giving value to the people that are coming to watch that content, but also making the presentation as digestible as possible. Right.
Yeah.
So like just editing that doesn't get in the way, stuff that doesn't disrupt. And then I think one of the big hacks to making great video, like every video I've ever had that like blew up was about something a lot of people cared about. And I presented the information in like a really flawless way. I've gone back and like watched a lot of my vids, and some of those vids I'm like, damn, like I really nailed it on this one. Usually when I'm really passionate about something where I like, it's such a big deal that I'm like, guys, like this is such a big deal. Like, here's why. I find that I communicate so much better in those videos as opposed to like, oh, here's a little piece of news that I'm going to try to stretch. I usually don't, it doesn't come out well, So YouTube's,
Sometimes
like
I
you said, it's a game.
share in Reddit and it gets trashed. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about Reddit, man. I mean, you go on Reddit and type in my name, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that are just going to, shit talk me. But then at the end of the day, it's like there's a lot of people that watch the videos here on the channel, and we have a really beautiful community. So you can't, it's kind of like if you go to a cave filled with a whole bunch of bees, you're going to be like, oh my God, this cave. No, it's a bad analogy. I don't know. You're going to a hub of places where, people will just trash talk. So I wouldn't post necessarily on Reddit. I would post.
Redditors hate YouTubers, bro. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah, Redditors really do. I mean, look, there's some actual really nice ones. There's some really nice comments out there on Reddit that I've seen about me and other YouTubers in general. But for the most part, I just don't go on the platform because it's just, they hate YouTubers for the most of it. It's like a big money thing for them. It seems like, oh, they're just getting money and clickbaiting and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well, that's the world you're living in. So I guess that's what you want to believe, and can't change it. So I would just, I'm trying to think what I did. Honestly, dude, I just bludgeoned the system. I just made videos. I was doing 3 videos a day in the beginning. So you might just have to do that.
Yeah, bludgeoning. I mean, my kind of gut feeling is that I think YouTube has changed a lot since like, you and I first got into it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the bludgeoning works as much anymore, but I think as long as you keep going and you keep looking at the videos that are doing better and try to figure out why, like just be a student of the game and just try to like watch it yourself and go watch other great channels in that niche. Like watch Nerd of the Rings. Like, why are his videos so good? Why do you enjoy them? Watch some of these other people. Like, why are they so good? Why do you enjoy them? And if you try to like reverse engineer it and you kind of keep working on it, I think you'll be able to make like small improvements. And then someday it's just going to kind of click. It's going to click together. And then when all those pieces are there and you're making really watchable videos, the algorithm will do its thing. Also, too, I think there's the possibility, actually, your channel is not necessarily big enough to have this problem, but sometimes channels have an issue where like a part of click-through rate that nobody talks about is the channel's reputation. Meaning, like Mike Zero, he actually makes some pretty good thumbnails, but everybody knows that it's a Mike Zero video. And so the click-through rates on most of those videos are probably incredibly low, not because he's doing necessarily bad content, but because the reputation that he has earned through people that would normally click those videos is really bad. So you might have to make a bunch of good content for a long while until the algorithm and also other viewers kind of catch on. They're like, oh shit, like this guy makes good content, and that will help your click-through rate, you know?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really understand analytics, and it's only this last year that I've really started to try to understand them and look at them.
Yeah.
Before that, I would just make videos. But YouTube has really changed, and that was, a video I made a couple days ago. It's that just like even Star Wars community, the people aren't interested anymore. Like for example, the videos that I've done over the last week were kind of like old style, like my old kind of videos, like lore or fan fictions or just comparing characters and stuff. Those used to blast off, but now they just don't do well because, well, first of all, we're in a dry time of Star Wars. But
Sure.
second of all, because the overall interest in these kinds of content materials just is not there anymore. People want to see drama. They want to see like Doomcock type of stuff.
Yeah.
They want to see, Kathleen Kennedy did this or that. And it's like anytime I talk about something like that, those videos just skyrocket like crazy.
Yeah.
And it's really disheartening because I
don't even like doing those videos. Dude, I feel the same way.
No, I don't.
Like, dude, I've had some serious bangers in the last couple of months. I've had some, like, especially for my channel size, massive videos. And I've also had several stories come across like my desk that I know I could have made a massive video on. And I'm just like, nah, because I don't want to, it's that reputation thing. And I don't want to like just go down that rabbit hole. But speaking to your other video, because I think I'm going to make a video similar, just talking about Marvel and Star Wars, because I get like a version of what you're getting to, where a lot of people are like, oh man, I just wish we could be positive about stuff. Even Secret Invasion, like, dude, it's got really mixed reviews, and I'm sorry, like, I just can't get that same, I can't get up for this one like I did for all the other ones, because I got disappointed so many times. But I would say to you, I think the context for Star Wars fandom is just totally different. So like when you like were bludgeoning and went crazy, if you think about the context, it was like a whole bunch of people coming into Star Wars. And with The Force Awakens coming out, there's so much like new and mystery and like what's going to happen next. And so the vibes were completely different. 6 years, whatever, how many years later now, the context is, oh, Disney's fucked up Star Wars. So those lore videos and a lot of the stuff that was really appetizing to a lot of people 6 years ago are no longer appetizing because the entire environment is different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so and it's just like, it's one of those things where I think at the end of the day, you have the luxury of being able to still make those videos and even at a diminished return, still do well. And like you said, when it's popping, it'll be popping, right? But also, like, you're absolutely right. Like, it's just different. People are not clicking. Like, you need to really drive that click. And of course, drama drives clicks. There are other things that drive clicks too, but it's sensational. It has to be sensational. Like, and I think lore videos and some of that stuff can still work long form over time, but I don't think they're going to get a huge click-through rate quickly in the same way that, like, a kind of baity video about the next fuck up that Disney does is. It's just different,
Yeah, and that's just kind of the way it is, but that's okay. You just have to enjoy the content you make, and if people want to watch, they'll watch. If they don't want to watch, they won't watch. That's just the way it is. Whatever.
Yep.
But I think the main thing that you should take away from this is to never be a slave to the algorithm.
Yeah.
Because it just comes across as unauthentic, and at the end of the day, you're just waking up and making content to feed a machine, and I don't want to be about that, and I know a lot of other people don't, but
yeah.
So you got to find a balance of things, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Good luck for Frodo.
Mm-hmm. What headphones are these? I don't know. AKG design in Vienna. So I guess AKG.
Nice. Subfilms replaying Mass Effect trilogy. You need to play it one day. Theory. I will. I will, man.
Mass Effect's dope, brother.
Yeah.
My initials are BBL, and for months I've been like, what the fuck is going on? Also learned recently that black people owned slaves in America pre-Civil War. I had no idea what to do with that. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, especially in South America. Yes, I would recommend maybe reading some Thomas Sowell. That's all I'll say on that.
What's up, guys? Can't stay for long. Just wanted to show some love. Keep grinding like Ahsoka on Luke. Thank you, Kiadi Mundi's throbbing head.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate seeing
Love that pick. Doing a Star Wars themed GTA roleplay mod server will be based on if Earth was in the Star Wars galaxy, Star Wars vehicle, space, stormtroopers, police, bounties. That sounds really fun, Cole. GTA role playing is hilarious. Makes for some really good content. So good luck with it, man.
It does. It's
good
fun.
luck.
Would like an Ahsoka show narrated by AI like Obi? What? By AI or Al?
I don't know, man. I don't understand.
When's the Ahsoka trailer coming out? When Luke does? Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Blake says, not sure if you've talked about this yet. I'm a big Flash fan and enjoy the new movie. Ignoring all the outside things going on, I thought the movie itself was great. Thoughts? Also, if KK is gone, who becomes in charge? Yeah, I didn't see the Flash. I don't think you saw the Flash, right?
No, I don't.
So we can't really speak to the. Yeah, no, I'm not going to see it.
I don't support them.
Oh yeah, I actively hate Warner Brothers. I went off on my stream this morning. It was great. It was a beautiful, cathartic, toxic blast all over them. But no, I mean, look, I can't speak to the quality of the film. I'm glad you liked it though. And if Kathleen is gone, who knows, man? I mean, we all think maybe Dave. Heard a rumor George will buy it back, so.
Hey, Theory. Hey, Josh, did you guys know that James Gunn is Josh's dad? Crazy how small a world we live in?
That is a crazy, crazy fact, yeah.
As much as I'd want Kathy gone, it's scary. What if the next one is somehow even worse? Yeah, it could be Leslie Headland.
Dude, I mean, what? Don't you put that evil out into the universe. Guys, it literally can't get worse. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I don't want to recant what happened last year, but I mean... Boba Kenobi Andor, bro. Like, I don't know what do you guys want to what? It can't
Disney
get
logic.
Worse.
Let's buy Star Wars, and instead of using everything that fans love to make money, we'll ruin everything and force them to like ours. Literally.
Yeah, a little bit.
And look at this poll that we have going on right here. This is 1,600 people. Should KK stay at Lucasfilm? 8% said yes. 92% said no.
Oh yeah, dude. It's way past it's way past the time, man.
Yeah. Did you see the new Hot Toys Mando figure? He has some items I don't remember him using in season 3. I did not see it, no.
Like his brain. If Luke isn't in Filoni's movie, will you guys watch? I won't personally. Oh yeah, I'll watch, dude. Whatever Dave does, I'm there for it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it. Luke doesn't have to be in everything, but I'd like it if he was. That'd be cool.
Yeah, of course.
Or at least in some things that pertain to his story. I think Kathleen should still remain president, but perhaps let creatives tell the stories they want without interfering. Also, stay strong, Theory. Thanks, Andrew. No, I think she got to go, man.
Yeah, it's bro.
Because even with her leaving, if someone comes in, they'll see that, okay, maybe this position isn't invincible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and you shouldn't feel invincible.
No.
Like, that's crazy, dude. What's better, clones with chips making them obey Order 66, or like in Legends when it's no chip but conditioning and some independent units disregarded it thinking it was a separatist trick? Oh, I like the chips. Inhibitor chip is a cool concept.
Yeah, I do like that.
Hell yeah. Den of Nerds Chapter Master Valrak crossover. Maybe. I mean, if he's ever in the States and I'm around, maybe we could play some Warhammer. That'd be fun. I heard he's building a Custodes army too.
Wait, hold on. Cool. What do you mean in Legends? There was no chip. What are you talking about? There was always the inhibitor chip.
I didn't read enough Legends, especially with Clone Wars stuff, to know about that.
but canon with George was all about the chip.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys think there'll be substantial improvements just from KK leaving? I think this is an Iger Disney problem. Time to clean house. I think cleaning house is in order for sure. Here's the thing, like it's gotten so bad that I honestly don't know how much KK leaving actually changes things at this point, unless it's like a thunderous like regime change and this person's gonna come in and be like, we ain't making no fucking Ray movie. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it might be it might not actually work, but I'll tell you this, it can't work the way that it is. And so she does have to go regardless. Um and we'll see if they can turn it around or recover. And all they need to do is just lean into Dave, really. Like just lean into Dave and stop making stupid decisions, and I think you'll be fine.
I'm being corrected here in chat. A lot of you guys are saying that no, it wasn't always the chip in Legends, and George didn't create the chip, but he created the Clone Wars, and it was the chip. So that was the canon. The Legends, whatever was in the comics or the books, I guess I don't remember that.
Dave made the chip, they say.
Well, I mean, look, they could say that.
I guess
but
technically in Attack of the
interviews-
Clones, they don't ever address the chip.
Well, no, of course not.
Huh. Yeah, because it's like a discovery
That was a
done through.
secret.
Yeah.
That's an absolute
Yeah, chips
secret.
are good.
But I mean,
But
you know,
Dave
with-
and Dave and George work together on Clone Wars, so
well,
it's
that's
not
the
like
thing is what I'm trying to say is people think Dave created it, but George did, and that was the thing that Ashley Eckstein said in my interview with her, that she said people don't understand how hands-on George Lucas was with the Clone Wars.
very hands-on. Like he was with everything.
Unbelievably so. So a lot of the stuff that went down was all approved by George. There was nothing there that happened without his approval. So, but yeah, I'm interested to learn more about that. That's cool.
So, boys, do you think there'll be a substantial? Oh yeah, we just went over that.
Disney should make a series about Vader, a 20-episode, 40-minute episode series that talk about his pain and depression, and each season is a year. Yeah, but you know, they don't want to make more Vader stuff, man.
No, they don't, and I almost feel like it's too late. I feel like at this point, if they were to turn around and do all this stuff that they should have done like 5 or 6 years ago, it's just gonna feel desperate and inauthentic. So, it's like bringing Palpatine back. Like Palpatine should have been in episode 7, not episode 9. You know, like he could have been in 9 if he had been introduced more properly, and his lingering over the trilogy would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But to ass pull that, 6 years later that's not how you do it.
What's up, Will Roth? He says, just wanted to say I appreciate both of y'all for always telling us to chase our dreams. I recently released my first song on all major platforms. Congrats, man.
Hell yeah.
I wish you the best of success with it.
Yeah, man. Good for you. Good evening, boys. Were you guys into anything else besides Star Wars when you were younger? G.I. Joe, Transformers, TMT? All of the above except for G.I. Joes. Never really got into G.I. Joes. Loved Transformers. Loved TMNT. So, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z for me.
Mhm.
TMNT, Pokemon, Transformers, Batman, Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. What Star Wars content or upcoming releases are we riding on hopium with to bring Star Wars back? Seems like lately it's going all downhill. I mean, dude, it's the Dave stuff. Ahsoka and his movie. If it wasn't for Ahsoka and his movie, dude, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how, as a Star Wars fan, I'd be.
Coping?
Yeah, dude, that's just.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see
Because
what
even
happens.
Acolyte, bro, like, why do these people keep saying
Oh
all
my
this
God.
ridiculous shit? Like,
You know what? I was so excited for Acolyte too, and after all that bullshit that Leslie Headland said, and her actors, I'm just like, man, I don't even want to support this anymore.
yeah, I agree. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but wouldn't it be wild if we just didn't? Like, you know what I mean?
Honestly, dude, like how Dr. Disrespect just uninstalled Call of Duty,
Like, yeah, for sure.
which is like a massive hit to his revenue.
Yeah, well, he also has hated COD for a long time and
Yeah,
like kind
he's
of
probably
forced
looking for
himself
a
to play it. Yeah, for sure. But no, you're right. Like taking a stand. But the thing is, like, Doc does fine on these other games. I mean, yeah, maybe he's not getting like 40 concurrents, but 20, 30 still, he's doing fine.
He's doing just fine.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy numbers. Look, we'll have to wait and see. But like, if it keeps going in this direction, if they and I don't know if she really is going to try this, but like, if Leslie Helen is literally going to try to like bitch about Star Wars fans and try to make it a thing while promoting, it might be to the point where I am just done. Like, because it has just been so ridiculous to be a fan.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully,
Yeah, it's just
shuts her mouth.
not how you continue a company that had such good relations with fans before this, right?
Yep.
With George. So I don't know. There's two ways I look at that. It's like I could either completely drop it all and just focus on everything Legends, George Lucas era up till 2012, or I continue doing what I'm doing, but really voice my opinions. And because I know when I make those videos, they blow up like crazy. Everyone tunes in and they either agree or they disagree, and then share it on Twitter and talk about it, and then people go and watch more of it. So it's like I know I have the voice and the outreach for it, so I could really get my point across and the point of a lot of other people. But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to keep supporting this kind of behavior?
Right. Yeah.
That's really the question at this point.
It is a tricky one. Multiple factors.
It is indeed.
Josh, imagine Cal comes to live action. He's doing platforming all the time. Nerd Theory, I started watching your lore videos about 5 or 6 years ago. So good. In theory, I started watching. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Cal's just crazy good at
Did either of you hear about Spielberg dissing KK at Indy 4 premiere? I did not.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not real, guys. I know y'all loved that video, but it is just not real. Like,
What video?
there's like a video where they're introducing all these people that are really important to Indiana Jones, and it seemingly looks like Kathy thinks they're gonna announce her and they don't. But guys, do you think Kathy didn't know they had John Williams back there? Do you think she didn't do a rehearsal for that? Like, it's not what you guys think it is. And trust me, like I think Kathleen Kennedy's whack, but y'all be reaching.
She did do a lot for the movies, I gotta say. Like, as a producer, I just don't think she's a good creative lead for Lucasfilm. That's all. But producing wise, she did a great job for a lot of my favorite movies as a kid. Jurassic Park, E.T. Are you going to New York City New Comic Con? I'd like to. I'd certainly like to.
Hell yeah, you better, bro. You better be there. How much would you step on me at New York Comic Con, Josh? I don't know, bro. Ask me in the moment. We'll see. Gonna start a gaming channel. What recording software do you recommend? I mean, either OBS or Streamlabs. Yeah, one of those are good.
Yeah. Good luck with it, man.
Yeah, man.
Machete. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Wishing we'd get a Star Wars Galaxies open world game with today's graphics. Thanks for the great content, fellas. KK and Ryan Johnson. Ruin Star Wars. Peace.
Yep, for sure, man.
Yeah, we agree with all that.
I think Josh needs to have Darth Sidious nail varnish on his toes when he reaches his sub target. What the fuck, Matt B? She's way too happy to be saying that shit, dude. Oh my god.
What's up, Chad? Hope guys are all well. Theory, do you think they'll explain how Ayla lived the next Dr. Aphra comic, since her and Shakti are alive at the end of the last comic? Because I'm very confused. Yeah, I stopped reading the comics, man, for that very reason. Stop unaliving and living characters that George killed.
Agreed, but
Like,
Ayla's
just
pretty,
stop.
it's kind of nice. What up, boys? Still waiting on that Josh Theory workout content, Rocky montage style. Hell yeah, man! I got to get back in there. I haven't been in it several days. My weekend was crazy. Liam's teething, so he's had like a fever all night last night and threw up in his bed. So
He's
trying
been
to take care of
sucking on
him.
your zipple.
What?
He's been sucking on your zipple because he's teething.
Oh yeah, that. Hey guys, I've been a fan of you both for years now. First, super chat. Is it possible Mark Hamill could return to voice Luke Skywalker in an animated show about his Jedi Order? I highly doubt that. He doesn't even voice Luke now because he sounds
It's AI.
old as fuck, dude. So he can't do a young Luke.
It's
anymore.
time for the Jedi to end.
Yeah,
He
dude.
could, and they could just remaster it with AI, and that'd be fine.
Yeah,
you know.
but it
It's
would
still,
be
it's
so
still Mark Hamill.
much. I guess, yeah. What did you guys see, Papa Joe? Yeah, that was cool, man. We talked about it. It's
man.
pretty cool.
He doesn't age.
It doesn't age. Much love. Finished Survivor, and the ending seemed really similar to God of War 2018, Tantalor 2. However, I did like it and hope the next is less platforming. Same, Darian. Same.
Yeah, the platforming was fun, but maybe they could tone down a little bit. Sure.
Just take it down 30%, and that would be incredible. It'd be great.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel about a sandbox-style Star Wars game, similar to Gary's Mod or Disney Infinity, so people can make their own Star Wars maps?
I think that'd be sick.
Why not? Hey, bring on more Star Wars games. I think we need that.
I agree.
If YouTube is an art, what do you consider some masterpieces of the medium?
Well, there's different channels that I don't necessarily think in terms of pieces of content, although I have seen some really incredible pieces of content. I think more in like channel styles and how people put stuff together. And I think like obviously Mr. Beast is the GOAT, and he's just like constantly reinventing that shit and like going crazy with it. There's a YouTube channel I really like called The What Files, I believe is what they're called. They do conspiracy theory, and their setup is brilliant, and I just absolutely love the way they document these cases and like tell this story and like really, really bring you in. I'd have to say like Philip DeFranco and his ability to adjust his format to keep up with the algorithm I feel like that's really impressive. I like Anime Balls Deep. You ever watch Anime Balls Deep?
No.
Oh, love their channel. I think it's like some of the best editing on the platform.
I really like Grand Thumb. I enjoy his videos.
I don't know if I know who that is. What kind of content?
Just guns.
Oh, okay. Is there any particular like styling he does, or just like good editing?
No, it's just fun. It's good editing, really good production value. He's got several different cameras, different angles, really in depth. Yeah, he's got a good approach to making videos.
Yeah, man. There's some great people on here. I mean, even Rhett and Link and what's it like Mythical Morning or whatever their show is. Like that's incredible. Yeah. But YouTube is like the ability to like have all kinds of different stuff. There's people that make that high end like S tier content. They only make a couple of videos a month or a couple of videos a year. And then there's people that their real talent lies in constantly distributing information, right? So it's just different strokes, different folks, different niches too.
Yeah, there's a lot of different good channels out there.
Yeah.
I still love your fan fictions theory. I can't wait to see more. The comic book reads were brilliant. Yeah, I'd love to start doing some more of those again.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Matt. Theory, whenever you do your Anakin Episode 2 impression, I lol. Thanks, dude.
Much love. BTS content is my favorite kind of content of yours. Next to Legends Theory, you guys' content keeps us going. Hot takes or not. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you so much.
Thanks, bro. Theory and Josh, we need well thought out Star Wars content. Us. We getting Luke and Ahsoka or what? Yeah, I don't say that crap. It's just Josh.
No, he said us. No, as in like the chat. And you guys are
yeah.
They are degenerates, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you know, it's
degenerates,
fine. Like I like you guys, but
yeah.
Kara says, have you all ever heard of a metal rock band called Galactic Empire that only does covers of the Star Wars music? They currently have 3 albums. Wow, really? I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I think I've spoken to them. I think that's who I was talking to a while ago. I just can't remember. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Check it out.
Haven't seen the entire stream, but always a pleasure when I catch you live. Also, Theory, I don't know if you need an industrial designer for any project, but if you do, let me know. I'll hit you up. What's an industrial designer?
Maybe doing outdoor sets, something a little more industrial.
Oh,
and
okay.
Not...
Cool. I'll keep you in mind, but no, I don't need anything for the moment. Thank you.
Theory, I got my hands on the FDE Chris Vector carbine, and I don't know what the hell that is.
10 millimeter. 10 millimeter.
Is it a rifle or?
Yeah. The Chris Vector is freaking dope, man.
I think you might have shown me this before.
I have one.
Actually.
I haven't. Yeah,
okay.
It's in the other room. It's a SBR. It's a short barrel rifle. Shoots 9 millimeter. Insanely accurate. No recoil whatsoever, just because of the.
Oh yeah, you did show me that. It's kind of got a unique design. Yeah.
Yeah. So the bullet goes, well, not the bullet, but the recoil, the shell goes back and down, which is pretty sweet, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no there's no uptick on the recoil.
That's pretty cool.
Den, is Doom Guy stuck in the warp with Chaos, or is Chaos stuck in the warp with Doom Guy? Also, you stoked for Space Marine 2?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely stoked for Space Marine 2, and I don't know what this heresy is that you're talking about, man. So, yeah.
And I saw some people wondering if this hat is for sale already. It is. You can find it on the store, but I'm waiting for it to update, so then I can put it underneath the videos here. So July 4th exclusive, just bringing it back again. What about Katarn in the Outlaws trailer?
I think it's possible that the Outrider. Yeah, I think they're talking about the Outrider. Maybe one of the ships looks like the Outrider, but nothing confirmed for sure.
You should play Diablo together. I'm down.
Yeah, man, I'd be down. It's a really fun game. I don't think Disney would sell Star Wars to any company because Disney has Disneyland and people love the theme parks. Unless it's Universal Studios, no chance. Yeah, but they could sell to Apple and they would keep Disney as the name, and then Disney kind of becomes a subsidiary company to Apple. So Disney's technically still operates, the brand is still there, because like if you were to buy Disney and change the name, then why did you buy Disney?
You'd lose money.
Yeah, like you want Disney. It's the same thing with like it would be like buying Star Wars and calling it Star Battles or something. You know what I mean? Like it just that tarnishes the value. You bought the thing, so use the thing.
Yeah, Apple buying Disney would be like Disney buying Lucasfilm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mando music in the end credits of Indy Jones 2.
Wow, really? Maybe they took some inspiration from that.
Star Wars Theory. Recently, but commented on one of your videos. It became highlighted and hearted. Just wanted to say thanks for seeing it. Keep up positive content. Too many bad things going today. Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you. And, you know, we all have bad days. How many of you had something crappy happen in the last week? I think, you know, spam 1 if that's you. I think that's going to be everybody. So that's just life. And usually when that happens, it means, you know, there's change and things are going to be good.
Yeah. Seeing my support for the upcoming Vader episode. So excited for it. Another note, Dawn of the Jedi movie. Ideas for new reasons the Jedi and Sith break off from each other. A gray reason, not so clear. Possibly. We'll see how they develop that lore. You know, George never liked the idea of gray Jedi.
No. I mean, I felt like Mace Windu was really like more so like a dark...
He's a dark Jedi. I feel like he's a dark. I feel like Qui-Gon's probably the closest to like what you might consider a gray Jedi, if anything. Yeah.
The Lore Master has several vids covering comics regarding Legends. That's where I got it from.
Right on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like him.
Dagon Gera should have been the final boss in Jedi Survivor.
I fully agree with that. Yeah. Ooh. Given the change in consumer behavior, people not supporting certain brands, etc., do you think everyone will still show up for the next Star Wars Rey movie? Yeah, and I don't know about everybody, but I think the people who support the sequel trilogy and Rey and want to find out more with their story will, of course, go to it and see it. But
yeah, I think
it's not going to be as big of a blow up as The Force Awakens.
No, I agree with that. I'm interested. I'm really interested and curious as to how that will go down. I think a lot will be decided for people as we get closer. It really depends on how they promote it. What do they say? Is Charmin going to go super hard feminist? Like, it's really, really interesting what's happening in the consumer space from this like political like perspective.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to how that's all going to shake out. Because I don't even think, and I think the numbers kind of bear this out, it's not even like these are all super conservative people that are doing this. It kind of feels more like there's a fatigue of messaging. You know what I mean? Like there's sort of a fatigue of being preached to from maybe a lot of middle-class folks that have a lot of overlap in belief. So we'll just see. If they market it correctly and they put a bunch of cool shit in it, it should do fine. Will they do that? I guess is the question. So,
well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We shall.
My apprentice. Just worked an armed robbery at a pet store.
What?
The robber tipped on a chew toy, busted his head open, and knocked himself out when trying to leave. True story. Y'all have a good night. I get off soon. Yeah. And now he's gonna sue the store.
Yeah, he's probably gonna make a ton of money.
Probably gonna sue the store, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, man.
That is wild. Whoa.
Glad everyone's all right.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
It's my own Star Wars apathy, but it seems like no one really cares about Outlaws. I've just been playing the old games like Battlefront 2 2005.
I will say it's a shocking lack of hype for it. for
Yes,
sure.
not too huge.
Yeah, and I think that is just a byproduct of the brand damage. So I mean,
For
a
sure.
little bit of Ubisoft, a little bit of Lucasfilm. Yeah.
What's the
I
problem
can't
with Ubisoft?
find-
I don't.
I mean, they've just done a bunch of watered down games, shitty microtransactions, like just all the same old story. They have actual harassment and toxic workplace accusations and stuff like that
Oh,
too.
damn.
Crunch, yeah, they do like literally everything. Like everything that you would imagine is horrible in the video game space, Ubisoft has done. So, yeah,
It's not good.
nope, not great.
I can't find if Outlaws will have an online mode or not. If it doesn't, it's a greatly missed opportunity. Star Wars meets GTA Online.
I agree. I'm leaning towards it not though.
Me too.
I don't think that it will.
I don't think it will either. Theory, which island are you wanting to live on in Hawaii? Maui.
Yeah, it's a good one. Hope Ahsoka succeeds. Only thing gives me hope besides animation. However, I'm worried about cosplay like costumes and cheap volume like in Kenobi. Yeah, I mean, I think that the worry is appropriate, and we're just gonna have to see, dude. So far, what we've seen looks good, but
I don't think we'll have to worry about that.
yeah, I mean,
I hope.
yeah, you would think Dave would really put his foot down on that, and so far it looks great.
Yeah, dude, it's Dave. Like, it's why he's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Theory, what if Qui-Gon was actually Anakin's father? He actually fell in love with Shmi, but hid it from the Jedi. I don't
It'd be kind of wild.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but
Especially because he just left her there as a slave again.
yeah, like
Super fucked up.
hot nights on Tatooine, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yikes.
What's up, boys?
What's
What would be your
up,
take if
boys?
Dave Filoni made a Knights of the Old Republic movie saga? My take would be,
dude, my take would be
Star Wars back,
boner.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, man, let's go. Acolyte director disrespects fans. 2, fans don't watch
She did?
Acolyte. 3, director will say fans are is or phobes. Well, she already did. Yeah.
Wait.
Well, she more disrespected.
when?
She more disrespected George. I think that he's just
Okay, from the thing I covered.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, dude, nuts. Have you seen the new Craven the Hunter trailer? No.
Yeah, it looks absolutely horrible. Hey, Theory, what about covering old legend books and comics? Thrawn Trio, Dark Empire, New Jedi Order, and the Vong War, mostly through Vector Prime ebook. Such a bad performance for such a big death. Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to do that.
Could be fun. Fun little project,
Mhm.
Was at Awesome Con DC. Ask Billy D a question during the panel. Spoke for a few minutes each with Ashley, Matt, James, even cosplay as Obi, and got on stage to tell you and your fans about it by calling in.
Sounds awesome, man. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah. I don't know if we're feeling call-ins tonight, my guy, but
Yeah, maybe not tonight, maybe another time.
yeah.
Ahoy, mateys. Question for Theory. What do you think of the Sennheiser headphones you sometimes wear? I was considering getting them. Is that these ones? No, this is the Bear Dynamic, right? Oh, what is this? Dude, I don't even know what this is.
I have no idea, brother. I didn't even know what was on my head.
Yeah, this is Bear Dynamic. The Sennheisers are nice. Overly expensive, but I needed them for Vader Episode 2 to hear all the little things that you wouldn't normally hear otherwise. So, but
Sound
now
design.
now I just use them for everything. They're good. They're comfy. They're light.
Yeah.
Unlike these ones. These ones are pretty heavy, but they're also good. Really good sound quality.
Theory, I found out how to use Chat GTP to make an open world text-based Star Wars game. I made my own character during the Rebellion, had adventures going up until Mando era, got to interact with Luke, Yoda, Thrawn,
What?
etc. Wild. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, the
Weird.
AI stuff is
Open world text-based Star Wars game? Using what software?
No, he just used GTP. Like he probably asked it to pretend to be this, or you know what I mean, like almost like a RPG,
interesting.
like a Dungeons and Dragons.
Cool. If it bones, she gone. Make it a shirt,
Yeah,
Josh.
make it a shirt, Josh. I should. Would you agree that Jedi following their code instead of the Force led to their downfall? That would be a cool origin story point to explore. Sure, yeah, I could see
Jedi
that.
following their code instead of the Force. Yeah, I don't even think they followed their code, man. They just followed the Senate.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They didn't follow their code whatsoever. Also, I've been reaching out. I've been rewatching Clone Wars, and it's amazing how much development Ahsoka gets. She's so much smarter and more in tune with the Force. Season 3. Yeah, she's a really developed character. That's why a lot of people really like her, I think. Hey, Theory and Josh, hope you're doing well. Speaking of Star Wars games, do either of you play Star Wars: The Old Republic? I was until it started.
Yeah, we
crashing.
played back in the day. Yeah, I played back in the day. I played at launch actually. I loved that game, but haven't played in a long time. An industrial designer is someone who designs physical products for mass production, anything from furniture to customer tech. Right on. Right on, man.
Hopes to see Soka. Your reach realistic has 2. I have no idea what that means.
100%, Braden.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. Do y'all see the people get upset that Ahsoka has her arms crossed in the new pics?
I did. Why?
Yo, wait, what?
Yeah,
I did
why
not see
are
that.
people? Dude, I was gonna make a video on it. I've just been busy, so I'll probably do it tonight for tomorrow. I think it is so unbelievably ridiculous. I don't even think these people watch Star Wars, to be honest.
Yeah. I still don't quite understand.
Dude, they're.
So they got upset that she crosses her arms.
Let me try to bring this up. Why?
That feels pretty out of pocket.
Yeah. Dude, it's insane. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. I'm trying to find the thing. Dude, it's crazy. I'll make a vid on it. It's nuts. Blows my mind.
Because she's crossing her arms.
She's crossing her arms, bro.
Dude, how
She
dare
wouldn't do that. She literally does that like since she was a kid.
Yeah, I've seen, like, I'm pretty sure that's on posters. Why are these people so dumb?
Did you say Epstein?
Wait, what? No, but he's dumb too.
There was an actual scene with Katarn in the trailer sitting down. Go watch the breakdown.
Doubt it.
Dude, I wouldn't notice that. Come on.
Yeah. I know the remark got canceled, or the remake got canceled, but what should they do if the KOTOR to character canon and expand them before making new stories? Thoughts? I'm not necessarily against that, but I want new. You know what I mean? Like I at some point, Star Wars is going to have to get into the new. And
yeah, look, I'm not against it, but you know, some fresh stuff would be cool, would be fun, but we'll see.
Yep. The Flash CGI was worse than The Rock in The Mummy. Daddy Josh stays clowning James Gunn, and I'm here for it. Seriously, it's a PS3 cutscene, unreal. LMAO. Yeah, they fucked it up pretty good, bro. They deserve everything that's happening to them right now. So
yeah, but didn't he say that was meant to be? It was meant to be bad.
Yeah, I mean, and from what I understand, maybe that excuses some of it, but there are scenes where he's not even in the Speed Force that look whack. You know what I mean? So he's just talking out his ass. The reality is, like, it's just goofy CGI, bro. Like, yeah.
What's one franchise you'd want a game from? For me, Game of Thrones. For me, it would have to be probably just, and I know this is not your question really, but the answer to your question, but just a really good Star Wars game.
Really good Star Wars game.
You know, like we got
really good Dragon Ball.
Jedi Survivor. Really good Dragon Ball would be great. I feel like we have a lot of them, and they're all kind of the same.
That's what I mean, though. Is like so Xenoverse 2. If they did like a version of that like was actually modern and like fully decked out, that'd be incredible.
It's just all the same. All the Dragon Ball games. Like I'm gonna play them, but they're just rehashed.
Yeah.
I would say maybe. Okay, I'd really like a Superman game where you literally can do anything you want.
Yeah. That
Just
would be
give
cool.
me a game where you have superpowers and you can literally do whatever you want. You can do good, you can do evil. And I want
what about The Boys?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Dude, being Homelander and just like almost like a GTA thing where you could do all this horrible, heinous shit, but you just can't be seen or get caught like that.
That'd be great.
That would be kind of fun.
Disney Lucasfilm ruined all hype for Star Wars. Women? It's not us?
I mean, that's true, but there's no reason to extend that to a cross-armed photo of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. Like, they're not the same thing.
Yeah, it's wild.
Hey, yo, what up?
Just got into Berserk recently, and now it's my personality. Have you all heard of it? If you have you gotten into it, and do you like it?
Yeah, Berserk is dope. I wish I could read the entire manga. Don't really have that kind of time, but I've seen, like, I think there's a movie and it was incredible. And I know, like, the legacy of Berserk and why it's so important. So hell yeah. Good manga. What is your dream car? I don't really have a dream car, but I guess I'd have to say maybe the Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck. Cause, like, dude, that thing to me, so cool. It's like a tank. It's bulletproof. The glass is bulletproof. It's all stainless steel. Like,
Mhm.
damn, dude, like that thing is pretty wild.
Things are tense in Nottingham, UK. A week ago today, 2 university students and a man were knifed to D, and the attacker ran 3 more people over, using the 3rd victims. Please send thoughts and prayers.
That's pretty tough. What the hell's going on over there, man?
Yeah, what's going on? There's
Doesn't
a whole
seem
bunch
good.
of horrible stuff going on all over the world at all moments, and I'm just very thankful that we're far away from that. But I also, at the same time, wish I had superpowers where I could fly over there and deal with it, Homelander style.
Yep, it is sad because there's a lot of pain in the world, a lot of weird, dark stuff going on right now.
A lot of
Feels like,
happiness, a lot of love, but at the same time, a lot of pain. And
yeah,
some of us are so just stuck in our own bubble here in our world, and we don't sometimes think of these things that other people are going through. And when you do,
Yep.
you kind of see the comparison. You're like, yeah, my life's not so bad.
yeah, true.
So yeah, we hope they're okay, man.
Yep. Some little kid just hit a baseball and shattered my patrol car window. I can't get a break today, brother. If
arrest
a
his ass.
baseball ball can shatter your patrol car window, that's a horrible patrol car, bro. Like, what are you doing over there?
Get
Yeah.
down and give me 50.
Was he? Is this like a cop in Finland or something? Like, what's going on, brother? Josh, will you post more gym thirst traps for us? We, the fans and Theory, have been waiting for an update.
Don't
I'll
pull
try-
me into this. Why
I'll
pulling
try
me
to
into
post
this?
something soon. I'll try to post something soon. I haven't really started to cut though. I'm still like trying to bulk and put size on, and so yeah, maybe I'll post some soon.
Yeah, remember, guys, if you get, what is it, 10,000 subs? Or
5,000
members? 5,000 members.
5,000
Josh is
members.
going to release a nude calendar.
And I'll shave my head.
I think people would get 5,000 subs for you not to do a nude calendar.
Then maybe we'll flip. Maybe we'll switch it. I don't know. Maybe we'll
I
switch.
don't know, you guys want to see that? You guys want that? You want to see Joshy and
Do you guys want to see my butt or not?
Jesus.
Jeez.
Y'all think a Star Wars movie similar to ATSV could work actor story wise, like a Legend story? What's ATSV?
Across the Spider-Verse, probably.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't seen the new one yet.
Yeah.
Like a Legend story of different versions of characters, but Star Wars, I'm not sure. It could be fun. Why not? It's fan fiction.
I mean, I think it would be great. Here's the problem, though. It has to like really matter. Like, the reason I think Across the Spider-Verse is as big as it is because, number one, the first movie was incredible. But number two, like, dude, they took years and it mattered. Like, it is masterful. The story is incredible. Like, you can just feel the craftsmanship. It is true craftsmanship. And that could absolutely work for Star Wars. But are they going to let them hire somebody and actually do true craftsmanship? You know, I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, Dave does incredible stuff with animation, but I would argue a lot of Dave's stuff is story driven and not necessarily animation driven. Like, even a lot of the Bad Batch animation is like, it's okay, you know, but it's nothing compared to the high end stuff that you get in Spider-Verse, some of the high end stuff you get in some episodes of Visions.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Visions had a good feel to it.
Yeah.
Because the Death Star blew up shortly after Alderaan, what was the galaxy's response? Did the Death Star remain a secret? Was it a public or private L?
I think they talked about it. I think that Sheev used it as propaganda. Like, we had this massive military installation that rebels destroyed, killing billions of Imperial lives. They need to be stopped, etc., etc.
He just switched that shit.
Yeah.
Disney being handed half century of Star Wars content and not using it is wild to me. Reason 10,066 will be at Vader Episode 2 before any Disney Star Wars movie. And with the Vader Episode 2 premiere, I'm gonna I'm gonna invite George Lucas, but it's dude.
Do it.
I don't expect anything. But hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So.
Yep. Sin City Sith says fans saying KK Disney don't know the lore themes heroes are fooling themselves. They know 100% what they're doing. People didn't warm to Rey and the new characters. They attacked Luke and Obi-Wan and drove off the old with the new. Oh, no. I mean, I see the point you're making, but I disagree. I don't think Kathy knows shit about the Thor or themes, or lore or themes. So I don't agree with you.
They know 100% what they're doing. No, they don't. I disagree. Sin City Sith. Yeah.
I get what he's saying. Like, he's saying it's a calculated thing where they're like, we know what Star Wars is and we're trying to change it. We're trying to destroy it purposely. I think it's ineptitude. And I think the ineptitude is so bad that it could be understandable that you feel like that. And there is an agenda, but the agenda is for female representation. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So,
but not in a good way. In a way, at the cost of male characters.
well, yeah, they're not trying to actually do well thought out characters. They're just trying to, like, that's the agenda is representation. Look at Reva. Like, Reva's not a good character.
Reva's the shittiest character I've ever seen.
It's pretty bad. So Reva could have been developed. Reva could have been like a lot of the female characters that Dave has done, developed over years of storytelling, going through tribulations, earning her place, earning her keep. But instead, she was injected in the middle of a show about two other fan favorite characters. And it just felt so gross. It just felt so gross.
It's a piss off. And so what do you get? You get fans that hate the character, even for no particular reason other than the fact that they're taking the spotlight away from the two main characters that we're there for.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll maybe one day learn once their money starts dropping even more.
Yep. Hey, you think about Disney selling Star Wars, and what have we all heard about the buyer? Oh, dude, it's going to be this oil owner guy named George Lucas, and I've heard he's going to buy it up.
Do you think since we're getting Star Wars Outlaws next year, does that mean we'll get Eclipse in 2025? I don't think so, man. I think Eclipse is probably going to be shelved or pushed later. I mean, I think it's from the trailer, it seemed like one of the coolest Star Wars games that I've ever seen. But again, there's only so much you can tell from a trailer. But I hope it'll be sooner than later. We'll see.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, it looks good. The trailer looks good anyway.
It does. Looks awesome.
Hey, Theory, really enjoyed your reaction video with your girlfriend. Happy for you. Will you guys be doing more together? Maybe reviewing Star Wars?
She refuses to watch. So I introduced her to the first 6 films. She had never seen Star Wars before.
Yeah.
And she's a huge fan. She absolutely loves them. But she is very skeptical to watch the sequel trilogy. I've tried to get her to watch it, and she won't. So if I maybe convince her for us to do it on like a live stream or something, and then have it edited out, we can see what she thinks. And then, people can call her an istanophobe, even though, she's literally part black and gay. So, like, let's see what they say about this one.
The irony.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, that's projection from people,
Hey, man, Freddie Prinze Jr. even.
Yep.
Y'all are pissed that the Millennium Falcon was given to a girl. It's like, dude, you're such a moron.
Yeah, he's a real big dum-dum.
Yeah.
Real big dum-dum. Have y'all watched the new Transformers? No, I'm thinking about maybe watching it still, though.
No.
Beast War style. Kind of looks dope. I get down with it.
Yeah. Response to KOTOR. Chat. I'm not against new. Just tired of getting hopes up for new Disney content. At least we got a childhood game back.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going to play Darth Zane.
People are mad that Ahsoka crossed her arms. It's like, oh my god, Anakin gave an angry glare. He would never do that. Cancel him. I can't actually believe that's real, but I guess
real.
yeah, wow, interesting.
It's real.
Well, people are unbelievable, huh?
I'm gonna try to bring it up. It's under a post. Hold on here.
Yo, I will I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, hold
Real
on.
quick.
All right, go for it. Twitter. Chat, I'm just trying to bring this up. Okay, yeah. So let me go over this right now. Present. Share screen. Okay, check this out. So here's the post. New look at Ahsoka. This is all that it was. And people got bent out of shape in the comments, apparently. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, see, look. People are just showing the fact that she does cross her arms all the time. Because people are pissed that she's crossing her arms. I just don't get it. Are her arms crossed in every promotional image? Oh, Jesus, bro. Oh. Ah, yes, cross-armed Ahsoka. We haven't seen that one before. Oh, God. Yeah, so I pulled it up, and there are a lot of comments to sift through, but a lot of people like this dude is like, yes, cross-armed Ahsoka. We haven't seen that one before, or someone else is like, are her arms crossed in every promotional image? And then someone's replying, being like, my goat, and then she's crossing her arms in every photo, and people seem to be pissed that all she does is cross her arms. It's like, well, okay. You guys want to get mad at me for bricks and screws, but this is okay?
That's stupid, bro.
Ridiculous. Insane.
That's one of her character traits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
Ain't it crazy all the times we could have lived in? We live in the timeline where Star Wars exists. Fire, we gonna bless generation, even though Disney has poo-pooed on most of it. Dude, what?
I don't know.
Am I having a seizure? Like, what's?
Maybe.
I appreciate the.
Ain't it crazy
the
that all
support.
times we could have lived in the time Star Wars exists? We are a blessed generation, even though Disney has poo-pooed. Oh, okay. So they're saying that even though they're saying we could have lived in like the freaking feudal era, or Great Depression, or the Roman I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
we're living in the time of Star Wars.
That's true. That's fair. I'm glad that I exist when Star Wars does. I bet on Gunn replying to another one of your tweets. He's supposedly pulling back from that shit. And I mean, I had a tweet that almost hit 4 million views. So I feel like if he would have, like, he probably saw it. So.
Oh yeah, didn't he put you in his movie?
Yeah, he put me in Blue Beetle. Yeah. Have you guys heard / seen the trailer for the new Avatar game by Ubisoft? More hyped about that than Outlaws. Still looking forward to both, though. I actually haven't seen that. I should probably check that out.
I saw an image. Yep. How do you guys feel about the light and dark side birds in the Clone Wars? Then episode name, I believe, was the Overlords. Should they live action it? Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, it'll be fun. Have some fun with that concept.
Yeah, the son and the daughter are really cool concepts. I think the Mortis arc in general should be live actioned.
Oh, hell yeah.
And not only that, but dove into more.
Dive on in.
How'd you feel about a movie about Kashyyyk and the Wookiees similar in tone to the Planet of Apes trilogy? I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm a cop near Houston. We just have normal car windows, nothing bulletproof. But hey, I got lots of guns if y'all want to shoot sometime. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I just find that to be kind of wild, though, that your car window, like you're in the patrol car, you're not rocking in Houston, bro. I mean, I guess Houston, from what I understand, Houston has pretty harsh prosecution So maybe there's less crime there. I mean, that feels pretty odd.
Anybody here from Houston? Type H. See where you at. Hoo-yow, Texas.
Yeah, that just feels wild.
Feminism is about the fight for equality, and if a man was in KK's position, they would have been fired for the terrible management of the brand. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%, dude.
I agree with that. Hey, Theory and Josh. Theory, you are easily one of the most genuine people on YouTube, and all what you do across channels really has helped me. Thank you. Look at that. You like kind of jammed it all together to fit in there.
Thanks, McJuicy. That's nice of you, man. I'm glad that I could have been of some assistance in your life. Theory, she won't watch sequels. You got to keep her. We even talked about it today. I'm like, look, I think that would be funny. We got to do it. And then we send it to the editor, and then he'll just like, you know how people do those reactions to the movies? I don't know how they don't get copyrighted, but hey, I'm going to try it too. And we're going to have her react to the sequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think that could be cool, man.
You're going to have me react to it too, because I haven't watched it since the theaters.
Yeah, dude. Get on in there. You're going to like get up and walk away, dude.
I'm just going to be silent and let her watch. Is that something you'd want me to do as a live stream, everybody? I mean, I'll eventually have it edited and then release it, but
it'd be fun as maybe like live. Yeah, I'd live it and then cut it up.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Even if Palp spun the Death Star as propaganda, how does he justify Alderaan? Did people not see through this? Did people not care about Alderaan? No one cares about Alderaan. Alderaan stinks.
I think, and I don't know how well developed this concept is, but like just going off of some of the stuff they talk about, like it's actually developed in Mando a lot with some of the conversations, but it feels like a lot of people just considered Alderaan to be full of traitors. And so like if you're an Imperial like purist, you probably were just like, yeah, good for them, like dirty traitors, you know what I mean? Like should be eliminated. I also think that like Alderaan had a reputation of being like it was a totally elitist, rich place. And so in a lot of the mid-rim and core rim, there could have even been a certain level of animosity towards Alderaan, which could have been weaponized by Palpatine. Josh, what do you mean by gross of describing the intro of Reva? What do you mean injected into the story? Dumb Phantom Menacers attacking Ahsoka. I don't understand how you don't get what I'm saying. Injected into the story is exactly what it sounds like. It's like, okay, so we're gonna have this Kenobi movie, and we're gonna bring Hayden back, and the emotional arc for those two characters is so compelling. I think that's why you make a show like that, and that story happening there with like Obi-Wan being as a broken person. Reva is an injected character, just like it sounds, and that is gross. And I think like to take it further, like why do I find it to be gross is because I think it was done to sort of like be this self-shielding against criticism move. Like I think normal, just regular folk would tell you like it's a forced character. It feels like out of nowhere, it doesn't belong. But then you would get other people defending or rather attacking people that criticize the character as like racist. Basically. Yeah. So like that's why it's gross, because what it is like a corporation who shrunk John Boyega on posters in China because of racism in China, and they wanted to like appeal to that, is now injecting a character completely inorganically into a show and then calling people that criticize them racist.
Yeah.
Like that's gross.
Yeah, absolutely. I fully agree with you. Sure, this has been said for a while, but I heard it for the first time the other day. KK is just putting how she sees herself in Star Wars and Indy with the perfect and flawless female characters.
Yeah, I've heard that before too. I mean, maybe.
Either way, the result is still the same, which is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Josh definitely didn't wash his hands. Obviously, how is he going to keep the flavor around if he washes it?
Yeah, come on, man. Hey, 2 questions. Do we think Ezra will have a new lightsaber? If so, what color? How will Sabine fare against Force user in lightsaber combat? Decent. She's really good. And I think the whole idea of like really well-trained Mandalorians were that they should be able to stand up to Jedi somewhat. Like that's
Yeah.
why they use the rope and the blasters and all these things to replicate a Jedi's powers. And
Right.
then Kanan gave her the reminder. He's like, "Yo, history lesson, bitch. Y'all lost that war." And like, but it's like, that's kind of how I would say.
Yeah. Have any of you seen the Patterson cut of Obi-Wan Kenobi? I did not. A fan edit that condenses all 6 into a 2.5 hour length movie. It's quite good. No, I'm waiting
really
for that edit one, which I still haven't reacted to. The Pixel Joker.
Yeah.
Coming from the largest apartment in South U.S., Miami. Normal cars, lol, cost too much for $6,000 cars to not be normal. Anybody here from Miami? I'm going to be in Miami in September. FYI. I don't know if I'll have time for a meetup, but yeah, be there for a couple days.
Yeah.
Never been there. What would you think of a voice swap of Hayden Christensen live action Anakin and Matt Lanter Clone Wars Anakin, like them doing each other's lines? Yeah, that'd be fun.
Be fun to just see what it was like. I don't necessarily need it in like the content, but yeah. Be cool.
Let's see about that. What's up, Poppy?
Shit, I cross my arm like that all the time at work. Wonder now how so many coworkers I've pissed off without knowing by just doing that pose. Oh shit, Expo City.
Asshole.
Yo, Expo City, I got that shirt and hat that you sent a while back. So thanks for that, man.
Are you going to get a BBL in Miami? Yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah.
No, but I am going to get something done in Miami.
The B'est of the BLs.
The B'est of the BLs. No, I'm finishing my tattoo. Star Wars been a fan for years. I would love to know if you can do a film on an ancient Sith. Who would it be, and who would you have play them? I would love to see something like Tulak Horde or a Junta Pal. I'd like to see Darth Ndidu, Darth Sion would be cool. Honestly, Darth Bane.
Bane's the best, yeah. Bane would be the way, man. Such a cool character. It's kind of crazy they haven't tapped into that. A Star Wars comic recently showed how Luke got his green crystal. Would you look at it? Kind of interesting. Nope. You cross my arms like that now.
Would you look at? Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll make a video on it. Can you tell me what the comic name is? Anybody know the comic name? Please tell me.
Tell him. Tell him.
Oh. What?
What?
Yeah, anyways. Houston DAs are actually very light on crime, especially during re-election. If they don't approve charges, it makes their crime numbers lower, so it looks like they're doing something. I've lost faith.
Interesting. Okay, wow.
Oh. I made a stop motion of the Luke hallway scene. It would mean the world to me if you checked it out. Your reaction to the original really hit home for me and made me tear up. Much love and respect. Silent Rob stop motion. I'll check it out, man. Thanks for making that. Your boy Zane
from Miami. Wow, nice.
If you got time, I can set up some ride-alongs or time on the range with our SWAT team. Oh, that'd be
cool. That sounds dope.
I'll let you guys know, man. I'll let you guys know when I'm out there.
Rolling around with SWAT, yo.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
Give me an escort.
Yeah. Reva screaming in every other scene got repulsive. She was not needed or wanted. I live close to Panama Beach Theory. I'll show you around. Nice,
man. Nice.
And yeah, I agree.
Thank you. Could Windu use his powers to hide himself in the dark side so Palpatine couldn't sense him by reflecting his dark side back like a cloaking device? I don't think you could do that.
I don't think so either, because that would involve like more than I feel like just channeling and having it go through. Yeah.
I live in Miami. Looking forward to coming theory. Nice. Dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, but
that'll be cool.
I'm gonna be in the chair literally all day, all night, so I won't be able to see too much of the city, unfortunately. So I have to come back there, but yeah. I'll be there, which is cool.
Yeah. Hey, finally caught a stream in this damn UK time zone. Scale of 1 to 10. How hyped are you guys for the Ahsoka show? Personally, I'm at a 12. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me, man, bro. 10 out of 10. Ahsoka is like high up for Ahsoka. It's probably higher than everything else
11.
coming out Marvel.
11.
I mean, maybe Loki season 2, even though no, it's Ahsoka. It's Ahsoka. It's my most anticipated shit.
Theory, thoughts on pre-workout? Do you use it? I do not use it. No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't use any pre-workout. I
I
just go to the
love my
gym.
pre-workout,
Yeah.
man. I like to
So
feel cracked out,
no, I hate that.
itchy skin. Fucking let's
So
go.
caffeine actually is a vasoconstrictor.
Mm-hmm.
And what you want is you want your veins to be dilated when you're working out. So it does quite the opposite.
But that's why you balance that out with a couple blinkers. Be all right.
Does that promote blood flow?
Yeah, it opens up all your capillaries. That's why like people's eyes get really red because it opens up all the capillaries in the eye,
Oh,
which
really?
is why
Oh.
yeah, which is why it helps with eye problems. What's that?
Cataracts?
Okay. No, it's something else. Something else that helps with. You know, Arnold used to always blaze up before he worked out.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. He'd get high as hell and go in there.
Oh, weird.
Mm-hmm. A pump,
Anyways.
dude, a good pump. Whew.
Yeah, no, I don't use it. I'll make a vid on it in my strength channel, but I just like to have banana with raw honey. Like 2 bananas with like a crap load of raw honey on it. And
Raw honey will get you going.
Dude, that's great. Best pumps, best energy. You don't get any crash or anything like that. It's good.
Raw honey is powerful stuff.
Does Prime Anakin beat Prime Vader? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, definitely. Prime Anakin is more powerful than anybody, and Vader is limited.
Earlier, you guys spoke on how much reputation impacts success of a channel. With you both having larger audiences, like 95% of creators, how much do you take into consideration your rep when making videos? I mean, I do think about it, but I think in terms of the value I'm offering the viewer. Like, I don't care as much, like, if I'm saying something that maybe the viewer's going to disagree with, or like, for instance, if people that liked my channel 6 years ago are going to like my content now, that's not as concerned for me. What's more of a concern is like, people that have been watching a video here and there for like the past 3 months, are they going to continue to get something out of this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's more of what I think. I don't necessarily think in terms of like the feelings or emotions of the viewer. It's more like, are they getting value out of this?
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand the context. Like, how would considering my rep change how I make videos?
Yeah.
And having a larger audience than most creators in the space. How would that... Like, is that the question? I'm a little lost on this one.
I think a little bit like, so if like one thing you said earlier, you said there are a lot of these videos, but sometimes you don't make them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit of what he's getting at. Like, how much are you thinking about that when you make a video?
Like, if I make this video, what will people think about me?
Correct. Yeah.
I don't think about that. Because anything I make, people are going to bitch about it anyways.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. Obviously, I'd like for people to see me the way you guys see me. But I recognize that that's not realistic. So, going back to not letting the algorithm dictate what you make, I also don't let my reputation or anything that people may think about me dictate how I make a video or what video I make or what I talk about. I just candidly say what I want to say, and if people don't like it, that's them. And there's going to be twice the amount of people that will like it. And if that's not the case, then, well, whatever. At least I'm speaking my mind. But I think the most uncomfortable feeling in the world is not so much being liked for being fake. You say something and yourself, like, oh, this is not how I actually think, but I'm liked. I think the most uncomfortable thing is to do something like that versus, hey, maybe not a lot of people will like you or agree with you, but at least you're just speaking your mind and you're being honest.
Yeah.
And that's just the way I like to live my life now at this age.
Agreed. Lightsaber Duel, you two would like to see from Legends to movie. I'd go with like some of the earlier stuff with like Zesh on Typhon, when they were using like swords and he like actually has the saber. That'd be dope.
Like slicing through them.
Yeah, shit's dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would really like to see Ahsoka and Maul.
Oh, hell yeah.
Theory would be jelly for that shirt. What shirt?
The If
What are you
It
wearing?
Bomb She Gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get one.
Yeah.
I feel like Zack Snyder and Filoni would have worked great together. Shame that KK shut down Rebel Moon pitch, especially if
Yeah,
he
for
lives up
sure.
to- I think it'll be good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
think-
He just released some footage this weekend.
I think he's going in with a vengeance.
It's got a lot of Warhammer vibes actually, which is pretty cool.
Cool. Nice.
Love you guys. I don't understand how there is an Inquisitor in Ahsoka because in post Return of the Jedi, I thought they should all be dead by then. Also, theory: any chance of a fan meetup in Miami? Rare opportunity to meet you. Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think it's probably just like the Jedi. Like there are a few around, when it comes to Inquisitors. But
Yeah, well, I mean, they're still kicking around here and there, I guess. And yeah, just like Josh said with the Inquisitors, with the Jedi that survived. And as for the fan meetup, yeah, I'd really love to, for sure. I just got to time it with the amount of days that I'm getting tatted, because I won't be there for long. So,
yeah.
But I'd love to. I think, it'd be cool. I know there's a lot of you guys in Florida, judging by my analytics.
I'm getting a tattoo. I'm getting THE on my left cheek, and I guess you know where the
What
O
about the O?
is. Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
What about the O? Oh
Shit.
shit! Instant regret. Spoiler: I'm in Ahsoka, and let's just say we did some great work with an intimacy coordinator. Oh shit, Mark! No.
Once again, you've proved. If you'll excuse me.
Why?
Trilla Bode, Reva, Terran, Kaj, who survives?
Trilla.
I'd like for.
Well, probably Reva.
I actually
'cause
like
she
Trilla,
gets
man.
stabbed and probably be all right.
Yeah, Reva's immortal, bro. It's just
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't the Empire use Force-sensitive clones?
They're hard to
That's
make.
the thing. They're hard to make until you get Moff Gideon, who makes them just like easily. My clothes.
My clones.
Like what, dude?
Do you want me to
No.
try it a different way, John? No, that's fine. Fuck this season anyway.
Did you guys like ever watch Star Wars? Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Whack.
Yeah, whack,
bro. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for us on this nerd. Oh, someone just sent another one. God damn it, Kara. Why are you sending us your money?
Yo.
The Luke comic is Star Wars number 35 this year. Okay, let me write that down for you right now. Luke comic
Shit.
number Star Wars 35.
My clothes.
My clothes.
Oh, jeez.
My clothes is a perfect moment to interject.
Ah, Mando! They all hate you, Mando.
And they all hate your ass, bro.
According to Wikipedia, Luke got his green crystal from Clone Wars planet Christophsis. It was blank at first and then turned green after receiving a vision of Yoda. Interesting.
That is interesting.
I'm going to have to see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to see that. Yeah, okay, I'll have 2 videos for you guys out tomorrow. They'll be fun. And, yeah. And, of course, there's 20 episodes going up on Spotify every single day. So by the end of the month, there should be 600.
You know what would have made that whole sequence in Mando actually work is if like Gideon was like, "You destroyed all my clones," and then it like zoomed in on him. And he was like, "I even shaved them to have mustaches like me, you bastard."
Yeah.
Then I would have been like, "Yeah, all right."
But it's like, why wouldn't you put the Force in yourself then? Like,
maybe the Force is in the mustache.
maybe.
The
If
midichlorian
you
count.
can't do fan meetup, I work at Le Tub, best burger in South Florida. Come through, I got you. The thing is, I don't know where I'm going in Miami. So like I'm waiting to hear back from my tattoo artist, who's flying out from Germany, to do a convention there, and he's gonna tap me up like a few days before. So we'll see. I told Jay that I'm going to be in Miami. He's like, "Oh, that's a 4-hour drive for me." I'm like, "Well, F you, Jay."
Yeah, geez, Jay.
Yeah. Everyone go bombard Jay's Twitter and be like, "You're not a real friend." You're not a real friend, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Theory, 2 weeks back I asked you about how you feel about Camaros. I got some aftermarket parts of my car is all painted and assembled. I'm happy with the way it looks. Care to see a pic? Can I tag you? Please do. I love Camaros. Yeah. Especially blacked out ones. Theory, I'm starting Survivor. Any tips? Not really.
Not really. Just get good at that platforming.
Get good at wall jumping.
You're going to be doing it.
Yeah. Here's another. Thank you, Shadow Council Podcast.
Damn, that is quite the logo.
What's one more? Wait, what was
What's
that?
one more? It's
What
just
was
so
it?
busy. Like, look
don't
at
even know what's
the
in there.
profile picture. Yeah, it's too much. Adam says, do you know why Toby and Andrew weren't glitching in the new Spider-Man movie? Because Miles was glitching in a different universe. He had a bracelet to stop it. So I've been told by people that it's the difference between traveling through the multiverse with science versus magic. When you travel through magic, it's very stable. But when you travel through technology, you glitch like that.
Huh. Coolest Star Wars alien design that don't get enough love.
The Hammerhead boys.
The Thor. What's their name? Ithori. What are their name? Ithori.
Thorian or
No, why am I forgetting, man?
Iorian?
Just so much knowledge, so much information. It's all overflowing. I just
Sorry, guys. So
things
much.
are dark.
Yeah.
Ithorian. I've lost it. I'm sorry, everyone. I just can't today. Perhaps my powers will return tomorrow.
Yes.
Ithorians. That's what I said. Yes. You see?
Yeah, Thorians.
Who wants some Death Six?
Hell yeah, Maddie, hit me up, man.
Hey guys, for
super. Yeah, no, it's not
Sajid.
Shut your mouth.
Like 800.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought that you guys hate the sequel trilogies the same way people your current age hated the prequels when they first came? No shade, just a 40-something. Yeah, maybe.
I doubt it.
Maybe, but I don't think they hated it to this level of disdain because at least one was made by George Lucas and the other one.
I think people literally, after they saw the sequel trilogy, went back and wrote letters to George about how wrong they were about the prequels because at least it had like a cohesive vision, and that vision maybe didn't match up with what people wanted after the OT. But my God, are the sequels trash, horrible, bubbling hot diarrhea, just whack.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's finally it for us. Unless someone sends another frickin' $1.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out on today's show. Please go check me out on Spotify and Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts. I'm on every single podcast platform. You guys are currently doing an amazing job just listening to the stuff on there and having fun. A lot of the old stuff is being remastered and put on there, and I'm just very happy that it's back up. It's been a huge thing that I've been dealing with for the last 9 months, 10 months, and it's a big relief. God damn it, Expo City! Theory, can you make a cinematic fanfic if Ahsoka stayed with Luke in Book of Boba Fett after you got rid of the kids? And
Hell
then
yeah. Let's go. What's up, Sajid?
And yeah, go check out Josh's channels at.
Yeah.
Hey, did you make the Warhammer channel yet?
No, not yet. We're close. We're doing a lot of tweaking on this first video. Just because I'm developing the style. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it Golden Vault or like the Golden Vault.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's not up yet.
Not up yet. Nope. It'll be up by next Monday, even if the video's not ready. Maybe we'll just have the channel up and get some subs. But we're close. We're just working on the style.
Cool. And chat, I'm probably going to be live streaming on the gaming channel or on Theory Talks later tonight. So I'll let you guys know either way. But we love you. Thanks for hanging with us. And we'll see you all in tomorrow's video. And only 2 more months left until Ahsoka watch party.
Ahsoka!
Of course, right at the end. At the end. Elusive Man. Mass Effect when? You know what? We could even start Mass Effect tonight.
Dude, do it.
We can even start it
so
tonight.
Good.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I'll do a gaming channel here on this channel. We'll see what happens. Love you guys. We'll see you later.
And you're sounding like a separatist.